Why I was banned from 3 classrooms. I got banned from 3 different classrooms before I was even 16. Not suspended, not expelled, banned. Teachers genuinely could not keep me inside a classroom for longer than 20 minutes without something going wrong. And here's the part that confused everyone, including me. I wasn't a bad kid. I was just unbelievably bored. Spiritually bored. The kind of bored where your brain starts scanning the room for exits like you're trapped in a hostage situation. Meanwhile, every other student just sat there, peacefully taking notes like tiny office workers preparing for taxes. I never understood it, because the second a teacher started talking, my brain shut down completely. Not sleepy, not distracted. Gone. Like someone unplugged my consciousness from the wall. And before you assume I was just a lazy kid making excuses, no. I actually loved learning. Outside school, I'd obsess over random topics for hours. History, animals, space, video editing. But inside school, my brain treated education like a cyber attack. So I adapted. And by adapted, I mean I became an escape artist. Every morning was a psychological war between me and my mother. She'd spend 20 minutes getting me dressed for school, only to turn around and find I'd removed every item of clothing and vanished downstairs. I moved like a tiny naked ninja. She tried everything. Bribes, threats. One time she yelled, "If you don't cooperate, I'm taking you to school in your pajamas." That was supposed to scare me. I did not care at all. Honestly, little me would have gone to school dressed as Batman if it meant avoiding math worksheets. And eventually, that basically happened. Because one day, I made her a deal. I said, "I'll go peacefully, but only if I can wear my dinosaur costume." My mother was exhausted, mentally defeated, so she called the school. And somehow they said yes. I spent an entire school day dressed as a giant green dinosaur. Kids laughed, teachers stared, but mentally I'd already won, because dinosaurs don't do homework. That day changed everything, because I realized the system had weaknesses, and I intended to exploit every single one. Which brings us to classroom ban number 1. Normal kids hated school by faking sick occasionally. Amateur behavior. I treated it like professional theater. Step 1. Never wait for the teacher to notice you. You walk straight up to them, clutching your stomach like a Victorian child with tuberculosis. Step 2. The nurse's office. This was the hard part, because school nurses have seen everything. You cannot fool these people easily. So I committed fully. Sweating. Fake coughing. Slow, dramatic blinking. Step 3. The riskiest part. When your parent shows up, you do not break character. One smile, one laugh, one flicker of happiness. Game over. You're going straight back to class. I treated it like a hostage negotiation. For months, it worked perfectly. Until the day I overcommitted. I fake coughed so aggressively in science class that I actually threw up. For real. Directly onto the classroom floor. Silence. Pure silence. The teacher stared at me. The students stared at me. Even I stared at me. Apparently, vomiting counts as a, quote, biohazard concern, because I got banned from that classroom for 2 weeks, which honestly felt less like punishment and more like a vacation. The second ban was worse, because this one involved escaping detention. By high school, I wasn't the cute little kid anymore. I couldn't rely on dinosaur costumes and fake stomach aches. Now I was a sleep-deprived teenager running entirely on cafeteria food and bad decisions. And detention became my second home. Lunch detention, after-school detention. I once got 3 in a single day, and eventually I got banned from a third classroom too. At that point, teachers stopped reacting with anger and started reacting with exhaustion. Like every staff meeting included a section called, "How do we contain this child?" And honestly, I don't even blame them. Because looking back, I wasn't trying to be evil. I wasn't trying to ruin class. My brain just treated sitting still for 8 hours like psychological warfare. Which is weird, because now, as an adult, I can spend 12 straight hours obsessing over editing a video nobody asked for. So maybe I never hated learning. I just hated learning in rows, under fluorescent lighting, at 8 a.m., while someone explained fractions like they were reading terms and conditions. And somehow, despite being banned from 3 classrooms, I turned out mostly functional, emotionally questionable, but functional. Although, if you hand me a math worksheet today, I still might fake a cough.